Welcome to the Reddit channel, where real stories shared on Reddit are retold with emotion and sincerity. This is part 3 of Mark's 12-day journey through hell. A man who once believed he was living in a perfect marriage, until the truth began to unravel. On the first day, Mark sensed something strange in his wife, an invisible distance, a look in her eyes that no longer felt familiar. On the second day, he decided to follow her, and what he saw was her entering a strange building, while telling him she was in a meeting. That was the first shock, the first crack, in a trust that once felt unbreakable. And today, day 3, Mark will uncover his first real clue. Not from her words, but from a gift he once gave her. A gift no one could have imagined would become the key to the truth. Day 3, the watch that watched her. Mark's story, day 3 of hell. I used to think love was built on smiles, on shared coffee in the mornings, on quiet Sunday afternoons when we didn't need to say a word to understand each other. But now I realize love can also be built on illusions. And illusions? They crack. That morning felt too perfect. Sarah woke up early. She made coffee. She even kissed me on the cheek, soft like old times. Big day today, she said. Meeting a potential investor. Might be late. Don't wait up. She smiled. But her eyes? Her eyes were already somewhere else. I nodded, pretending everything was fine. Pretending I wasn't drowning in questions. Pretending I wasn't lying next to a stranger these past few nights. Pretending I didn't notice the perfume that wasn't hers. Or the way she kept her phone flipped down. Or the way she jumped when it buzzed. After she left, silence took over the house. The kind of silence that isn't peaceful, but heavy, thick, like the air was made of concrete. I stood there in the kitchen, staring at the empty mug she left behind. Lipstick stain. Same shade she always wore. Was it the same woman wearing it now? Then I remembered it. The watch. The silver and rose gold smartwatch I gave her on our 3rd anniversary. Back then, she had laughed and said, "What am I, a spy now?" And I had replied, "No, just someone I want to take care of, even when you're not here." She loved that. Or at least she said she did. I dug into the drawer where I kept old tech cables, found the app, reinstalled it, logged in. My hands were shaking as I typed the password. I had almost forgotten it, but muscle memory saved me. And when the app opened, my heart stopped. The last sync was recent, very recent. Battery, 67%. Heart rate, 92 BPM. Location, pinging. Right now, and not from her office. Not even close. It was coming from an address I didn't recognize. I tapped it. It opened into maps. An apartment building. Old part of town. Far from any work zone. No restaurants, no meeting venues. Just residences. And that wasn't the first time it appeared. I scrolled through the past 7 days. It was there. Same place. Monday afternoon. Wednesday morning. Friday night. Always around the same time. And always 4 hours. I stared at the screen. This wasn't just a lunch meeting. This wasn't just work. This was planned, deliberate, hidden. My chest tightened. I couldn't tell if it was fear or rage. Maybe both. My breathing grew shallow. I clicked into the health data. Yesterday, between 2 o'clock and 3:15 p.m., Sarah's heart rate spiked above 100 BPM. That wasn't stress. That wasn't a conference call. That was emotion, excitement, maybe even passion. I wanted to throw the phone across the room. I wanted to scream into the silence. But instead, I sat down at the kitchen table and I cried. I don't know how long I stayed there, just staring, wondering how I got here, wondering if I missed the signs all along, wondering if I ever really knew her, or if she had just been slipping away, one beat at a time. Eventually, I wiped my face, looked at the screen again, still pinging from that same building, still 67% battery, still moving slightly, like she was pacing. Was she nervous? Was she waiting for someone? Was she with him right now? And if so, who was he? A neighbor? A coworker? Someone from the gym? Or someone I trusted? The thought turned my stomach, but I couldn't confront her. Not yet. Not without proof. No, I needed to wait. To watch. To listen. Because the woman I loved was lying to me. But the watch I gave her, that was finally telling the truth. And for the first time in days, I felt like I had power again. Not revenge, not violence, just truth. And the truth, it was finally within reach. Tomorrow I follow her. And tomorrow, the mask begins to crack. How will the story unfold? Will Mark uncover the truth about what his wife is hiding? Subscribe to the channel to follow Mark's thrilling investigation.